G'day guys, welcome back. Here we are in another video. We are back in our accent hunt and we are now looking at probably the most notorious accent of them all, particularly when it comes to English accents, and that's the Irish accent. Not the Irish accent, but the Irish English accent can be extremely difficult even for people who live in Ireland and for everybody else who comes across their path. But if you like the video, please like and subscribe. This for me, even though my nana was Scottish and my grandnana was Scottish, Irish is a particularly hard accent to pick up on. My nana lived next to an Irish guy for 35 years and I never understood one word that man said. We're going to start off soft though. Because there's different types of Irish English. If you start up on the north where it's more Englicised, they speak more like the Queen's English or the King's English now. And then the further you go south, like in most countries, southerners seem to have more drawl and northerners seem to be more posh. You can also see that in cities for some stupid reason. I don't know why. There seems to always be a river between everyone. You can go to my city in Brisbane in Australia, you can see it. You can come to Manila, you can see it. If there's a river, generally the posher people are north and the not so posh people are further south. Now this guy is quite famous. I've only just picked up on him in the last week because I live in Tombstone and I don't really keep up with modern day memes or anything like that, so it's interesting for me. But this is apparently a schoolboy with a thick accent, so we'll start off nice and easy with the Irish accent. If you like the video, like and subscribe, and let's listen to what happens here.
It was a wintry walk to school in Part Village, but they're a hardy breed in these parts.
All right, so he's a newsreader. Okay, so that's pretty normal English. He was really clear. I didn't understand the name of the place. I think it was Park, or it might have been Part. Not too sure. We'll just check that.
Village, but they're a hardy breed in these school in Part Village, but
Part.
they're walk to school in Part Village, but they're a wintry walk to school in Part Village, but they're a
Maybe Park Village. But even a newsreader in Ireland is quite thick. So anyway.
hardy breed in these parts.
Well, the mother says we had to go anyway. We hadn't much a choice in the matter, but sure.
It's a cold journey to school this morning.
Oh, good, you wouldn't be long getting frostbite.
Oh, what a beautiful accent that is. What a lovely kid. I understood everything he said though. He said, my mother told me.
Well, the mother says
Well, the mother said.
we had to go anyway.
Yeah, his mum told him he has to go anyway.
Hadn't much a choice in the matter,
He didn't have much of a choice in the matter.
but sure.
It's a cold journey to school this morning.
Oh, good, you wouldn't be long getting frostbite.
It wouldn't be long before you got frostbite or frostbit. He's just using the past. I'd say frostbitten, but anyway, he's just shortening that. What a beautiful array of words there by this kid.
Well, the mother says we had to go anyway. We hadn't much a choice in the matter, but sure.
It's a cold journey to school this morning.
Oh, good, you wouldn't be long getting frostbite.
It's nice to look at, but tough to live in, and there's no respite yet. Tonight, weather.
Alright, so I can see why this kid became famous.
Mother says we had to go anyway. We hadn't much a choice in the matter.
So basically he's just saying his mum told him that he has to go to school, you don't have any choice, and the weather's really bad, and if we go outside it's going to be frostbit. So what you're seeing here is that the plurals are gone. So he's saying we, as in himself, But apart from that, that's really quite understandable. And he's a bit of a posh kid, so he's right in the middle of farm Irish and English and Celtic, I suppose. So we're back here with Newsreader. This should be pretty decent English with a bit of Irish accent in it, but it should be pretty understandable.
Gardaí in County Kerry are investigating the theft of up to 60 sheep on Mount Brandon. One of the farmers is offering a reward for information leading to the return of the ewes, which are worth thousands of euro.
All right, so he's half. He's half thousand, half thousand. He's doing something different. So he's training to be a better broadcaster. So that instead of saying thousand, he's saying thousand. It's almost like a sound, which is close. And then he said ewes. So they're talking about sheep. Not ewes as in ewes as in sheep.
Well, there's fine merton them. There's red and blue in them, and you want to see it, fine merton them.
Last Saturday, Mikey Joe O'Shea brought his flock of Scotch sheep down from the mountain commonage ahead of lambing. He discovered over 50 were missing. Allowing for a number of deaths and strays, Mikey is convinced over 45 sheep have been stolen.
Over 45. It's almost like he's saying 54, but he's going 45.
Possibly a night, there'd be a full moon there about night, and it should be bright out, and there could anyone go up in the mountains about night.
Oh, hang on, there we go. Whoa. What the hell's going on here? Alright, let's go back.
Anyone go up in the mountains about night. Moon there about night, and it should be...
Sheep have been stolen.
Possibly a night, there'd be a full moon there about night, and it should be bright out, and there could anyone go up in the mountains about night, sure.
I have no idea what he said in the first two sentences, but then he said it was night out and nobody should go up into the mountains.
Possibly a night, there'd be a full moon.
Over 45 sheep have been stolen.
Possibly a night, there'd
Possibly at night.
be a full moon there about night.
Maybe it's a full moon.
And it should be bright out, and there could...
Maybe it was bright out. Alright, so possibly at night. So he's asked him when were the ewes stolen. He said possibly at night. Maybe it was a full moon. It was bright out.
Anyone go up in the mountains about night, sure.
Anyone can go up in the mountains.
Well, there was 45 sheep missing, like, and the lambs and everything. The sheep just count out a nice bit of money, like.
Jesus Christ. So there's 45 missing and...
And the sheep just count out a nice bit of money, like.
We counted there's something out like.
To be done about it, nothing. Well, there was 45 sheep missing, like, and the lambs and everything. The sheep just count out a nice bit of money, like.
There's 45 sheep missing and the yams, or the rams.
Just count out a nice bit of money, like. Well, there was 45 sheep missing, like, and
It's not 45, it's 55. They are saying 55.
the lambs and everything. The sheep are night, sure. Well, there was 45 sheep missing, like, and the lambs and everything.
There was 55 sheep missing, Mike.
And the sheep just
And the rams are in there too.
count out a nice bit of money, like. To be done about it, nothing.
So that last sentence, that doesn't sound like Irish to me. That sounds like German or Dutch. Often and Larkin. I have no idea what he said then.
Be done about it, nothing.
Either to the boat and Larkin.
Be done about it, nothing.
Some sort.
To be done about it, nothing.
Is he saying laughing? Nothing you can do about it. just laughing. Is that what he's saying? He's saying there's nothing we can do about it except laugh.
Till money like. To be done about it, nothing. Some sort.
Maybe he's saying there's nothing we can do about it, just have to laugh.
Mikey's next door neighbour says some of his sheep have also been stolen.
Come back, come back, come back. I'm missing about 10 ewes. It's not all that difficult. All you got to do is have a good dog. Have a good dog and go at night, some moonshine night, just put the dog around him, put him on a trailer or walk him. And then probably somebody else to pick him up.
Alright, so he said a word there like yarg, which is probably what he means. I think he means steal, yarg them. So he said, if there's a good moonlit night, just get a dog, round them up, and you can yarg them. I hope I've got that. I think he says yarg as in steal.
Around him, put him on a trailer or walk him. Dog. Have a good dog and go at night, some moonshine.
If you've got a good yargin, good stealer, or does that mean a good opportunity? But he says yarg as a noun.
Night, just put the dog around him, put him on a trailer or walk him.
Just put him on a trailer or walk him.
And then probably somebody else to pick him up.
And then someone else to pick him up.
Whoever is doing it knows what he's doing.
Whoever is doing it knows what they're doing. So I think maybe the yarg is the robber or the thief, something like that. That sounds like a local word for a thief. Yarg. Alright, so we've gone from pretty nice Irish accent to a really lovely Irish accent to a Southern Irish farmer, which is extremely difficult. Let's keep going. We'll do our last one and we'll see what we can understand from this guy. Alright, so here we are. We're in an Irish pub. They've got the 4 million mile races on in the background. He's got his pot or his pint of Guinness. And he's a local legend apparently. So let's see how we go with this guy.
Sam, how are you?
Good, my dear.
We're here in Killarney today.
Nice to meet you.
Are you from
Alright, so they're in Killarney. And this guy's called Sean.
Killarney?
Maybe Sean. Who knows? This guy's hard enough. This old dude.
I'm
Born and bred.
Born and bred in Killarney.
And come here,
Born and bred in Killarney.
Sam, we're trying to figure out what makes Killarney so special. What do you think makes it a great town?
All right, again. There's plenty of money in Killarney. All the do is build money there. Not holiday the door.
Is this English? I got Killarney.
What do you think makes it a great town?
All right, again. There's plenty of money in Killarney. All the do is build money there. Not holiday the door.
Maybe he said world. The last word, world.
Not holiday the door.
The best place in the world.
All the do is build money there. Not holiday the door.
The holiday in the world. I think he said it's the best place in the world.
Yeah, lots of tourists
The
around.
tourists don't Killarney.
It's great, isn't it?
Great, give it to us.
All the tourists come to Killarney.
Boy.
And what's your favourite thing about Killarney?
To me, Conor, my best singer, Chatterglen. To me, Conor from Chatterglen. He played my better to me, Conor.
Yeah?
From Chatterglen. Good player.
And
So a football player comes from Killarney.
tell you what we're going to do today. Tell me if you think this is a good idea or not. We're going to go with the Jarvie.
Jarvis?
Yeah? Good idea?
Quite a know.
You're
I'm not a Jarvis. I'm a farmer.
a farmer.
I'm not a Jarvie, I'm a farmer. What the hell is a Jarvie?
I'm a third farmer.
And is this your regular spot? We're in O'Connor's bar.
I got Jack's zone, I said. Jack, Thomas, Shane, John, and Jack said.
Okay.
I moved around.
You moved around a lot.
I made like a statue.
But come here, is this your favourite pub in town?
No, and I enjoyed them there. They're good to me.
They're good to
The
you.
girl in the bar, very good to me.
Linda.
So the barmaid's good to me.
They're good to me.
Linda's good to you. She's back there somewhere. She's hiding from the camera.
Behind the camera.
And what's the pint of Guinness like here, Sham?
Good. But I not just a while out.
So you recommend Killarney anyway? Best town in Ireland?
Best on one.
Yeah.
True son.
And what age are you
True as God, he said then.
now, Sham? Do you mind me asking?
71 gone. My birthday is in December. 71 gone.
Well, you're doing great for 71, aren't you?
Great.
Thank God.
I might see 78.
Oh, of course you will, yeah. Absolutely. And what's the crack like with all the lads here in the bar?
Great night, lad. Every year I'm enjoying it, right?
Yeah?
Enjoying life, what are they?
So is this your first time on television?
Never television before.
How about
I
that?
remember.
You're all right.
We're talking television.
So he just said, when are we going to be on TV?
We're on television now on RT1.
Not to about 2 weeks' time.
3 weeks' time
Yeah, what time is it going to be on TV?
on the Today
What
Show.
year then?
Do you ever watch?
What year? What year is that? What year am I going to be on TV?
Do you ever
What
watch?
year? Get a bed. Come in a bed.
It's going to be on.
October there.
What year? October?
Oh, I couldn't tell you what day
November.
yet. I don't know what day. But you know, do you ever watch the Today Show on RT1? You don't, do you?
What about you, Borden?
Not Gay Bird, no.
What about Late Show?
The Late Show.
We go to Late Show.
Well, maybe the Late Late Show. This is on the Today
I'm
Show.
too late, man.
It's better than the Late Late Show. Don't mind Gay Byrne. This is the new man in town, Sham, isn't he?
Sam, don't need Sam like that.
Hey.
Sham O'Reilly. What an amazing man. And what an amazing accent. And if you picked up 10% of that, you're doing really well. Because that is as thick as you... I don't even think the reporter knew what was going on there for half of it. Yeah, that's exactly what my nana's neighbour was like. He was exactly the same, but he had a big bushy beard, so you couldn't see his mouth. So you couldn't, or you just heard these sounds come out of these big whiskers, and you didn't know when or where or how his mouth was or anything. Sometimes I used to think he was just playing. Sometimes I used to think he'd talk to me and go, "Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I'm Benjamin," and then walk out and then talk to his wife in perfect English. So, yeah. So there we are. I think the hardest accent in English is definitely the Irish accent. It's such a beautiful language. It's such a beautiful... I love the play on words that the Irish do. They're a fun-loving people. They like to have a crack. They like to have a drink. They like to use the language to describe things in different ways. So there we go. There's my reaction to Irish English. And let's see you in the next one. Possibly we might do Scottish. But anyway, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.